Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be continuing the alternate future of the Balkans series in episode T2. Not episode T. What am I even saying? It's episode 2, just to let you know. And for episode 2, we're going to start with the Second Bosnian War. Which, the Bosnian War was not a great war, but this is where foreign intervention will happen. Maybe lead to make significant changes, maybe, with a big part of the north falling to Srpska. But there's one thing, right here looks in trouble for Srpska. And Serbia starts saying that the Croatian government is supporting them and other stuff, and saying that they have the right to support Srpska. And that Bosnia, quote unquote, is going to cross the border and invade Serbia, which is completely false. So all of the Blue Alliance supports them, with Croatia and Slovenia saying we have to support our brother. And are they wrong? Well, I guess not. They do have a reason. With Albania too weak at this point to do anything from their war with Serbia and Greece and Montenegro. Could this erupt into a Balkan War? Yes, but will it? Probably not. With the support of Serbia arriving first. The Serbian support is really effective, they think. But it is seen that this war is erupting at a rapid pace. But this is a proxy conflict, and a lot of forces are coming over, are using the territories that are supporting them to help launch offensives. But finally, Croatian supplies and Slovenian supplies gets there, and this stuff is really effective for some reason. With Serbia claiming Croatia wants to cross into Vojvodina, with Vojvodina saying that's not happening. But Serbia still saying that, and other stuff, to further justify this war with its allies. It may not end well, but looks like it's going to end well. With Srpska upset for this conflict having to go so far, and them to basically get no support from who's saying they're supporting them. And while Serbia's economy starts getting very bad at this point, like really bad, like to the point of, but Vojvodina's economy doesn't go down as fast. And Serbia is trying to get money to their people from this. But it's considered wrong and unlawful. Which, I guess they're not wrong, maybe. With Vojvodina declaring their independence. And, well, their allies are actually shocked at this. With Srpska unable to be able to continue much longer, they actually say we're joining back to Bosnia, back to Bosnia, back to Bosnia. Back to Bosnia, back to Bosnia, we are going back to Bosnia. With a war seeming inevitable as Serbia launches an offensive into Vojvodina. Why would they do this? Because they say, well, Vojvodina is going to invade them and other stuff, which is just fabrications. We all should know, but they're trying to say it's not. Whatever I see is the difference, which isn't that hard to see though. Well, their invasion is really, looks like they're going to overwhelm as they march in fast and furiously. Well, I guess they do. I don't even know how they march in. Of them spearheading in. And well, the Vojvodinian independence looks like it's going to fall, but suddenly somebody's supporting them and nobody knows who. And they might not even be on this map that the series takes place on. Who knows? Somebody is helping them as they meet up with the Bosnian border. With Kosovo saying they will take back North Kosovo, maybe. No, they don't. But they could. With Serbia saying something. I don't know what they say, but they're not happy. As the Vojvodinian forces head towards Belgrade. And they finally meet it, and they do this to it. They take it. And, well, they kind of force the government into a treaty in which Serbia would agree never to invade again. And, well, and Vojvodina gets a small amount of compensation land, besides money. And yeah, with Serbia a bit upset at this, like really not happy with a new government probably being instilled, with their old allies not being the same as seen by them, but still the less seen good. With Romania ambitious on reforming Greater Romania, they end up declaring war on Bulgaria, which Bulgaria doesn't know why. It does happen, and it's hard for them to look as it happens. And well, they think they can take Belgrade maybe. They realize if they don't invade here, so Romania invades there to protect Bucharest. And then they invade here because this is where the lands are going to take her. And well, Turkey goes to war with Bulgaria. Why would they do this? Because they can. Serbia declares war and Greece declares war. Why are we going to stay zoomed in on them? Because I don't want to have a color in full countries. And yeah, as Greece moves in and Turkey moves in, it looks more like a partition of Bulgaria than anything. With certain countries against it. And well, the capital of Bulgaria is advanced towards, as they encircle Sofia and take it. Well, Greece doesn't stop their invasions, even though Bulgaria requested it. With these lands falling, and more lands over here, and well, Bulgaria eventually just is fully capitulated. And Romania, Serbia, Greece, and Turkey. Bulgaria is not really happy about this, and they quickly turn towards the Zagreb Pact, and they join it. Along with Bosnia, decides to join, and, well, Vojvodina, with these countries deciding to join it. Hungary doesn't join an alliance, and well, Turkey is barely on it and doesn't really join an alliance. They're mostly neutral right now, as Romania heads here to annex some of Ukraine. Which, yes, they're going to be slowly eating away at these small countries on the edge. That's what I will be doing, probably. Romania, I would say, is the strongest on this map. Because remember, most of Turkey is gone. Although they do have Istanbul, they probably don't have many people in just that small area. I know they have 80 million in the entire country, but that's like 90% gone. With Romania gaining a big chunk of land. And well, what else can happen? Well, I don't think the Third Balkan War will break out in this episode. But maybe it will. With both sides starting to blame each other. Why are they doing this, you may be wondering? Because one is saying the other is at fault for the other's problems. Which the blue team is blaming the purple team. And well, something odd happens. supposedly it was a Serbian soldier or something, accordingly, crosses the border to right here and shoots on Bosnian forces. A small group accidentally crosses the border training, says Serbia, and shots are fired. Bosnia asks Serbia for reparations. Serbia says we had nothing to do with it. And so does Montenegro, who was also part of it. They were both part of it. And this is infuriating. And they say, if you didn't, then prove it. Because you definitely did, so you'll owe us reparations. And Serbia takes this right to heart and says, we didn't do it. This is a flag operation by you, and we have the right to declare war as you are making up propaganda. And while they're declared war on, this escalates as all of the purple team sees them as the aggressor. With Hungary being promised parts of Transylvania if they join the blue team, if Romania gets involved, which they join the blue team. And just like that, we have a big conflict breaking out as the Third Balkan War begins. But not much is going to happen besides like two things. We can look a bit at the... Before we go in too far, we're going to look at the few things that will happen in this episode. But a few things are major. As Serbia and Montenegro makes a huge offensive. And then this is pretty much where we'll end it. And I hope you can subscribe as we are at 317 subscribers, which is 83 away from our goal by 400 at the end of the month. And we've grew 90 subscribers in the last 28 days. Now that's impressive. And just like that, the Balkan War is off to a start. Bulgaria wants lands. Everyone wants lands. Italy might join the red team, they're thinking, because they want lands from them. Germany is going to do nothing because there's not enough of them to do anything. And then we have Turkey, which might join the blue team, maybe to go against Greece over the Aegean Sea. And then Ukraine won't join because look how small they are. That would be basically them wanting to get rid of themselves. And we don't want them to get rid of themselves this early in this series. And I can't guarantee this or not, but there might be new countries after this conflict, guys. Is that exciting? Like, Greece might be split in two. Who knows? Maybe Serbia will become 2 nations. Montenegro will become 3. Maybe Romania will have to give up Moldova and Moldavia and Wallachia and give them all independence. And then Transylvania will get independence, and a bit of it will go to Hungary. And so, yeah. Now, that's what you should do, is subscribe, like, and comment, and whatever else. Do you want a new series? I know what one of our next series will be. Alternate history of the Cold War, because that's what the polling guy said I should do. So, yeah. That commenter gets a win. And I'm going to try and get a map for that series if I can. But I can't guarantee yet, because a map of the world in the Cold War can sometimes be hard to get. Without it either being two things, too big or has colors. And I don't like using maps that have colors, because if you use a map with color, guys, well then you can mix up the colors and many other things. I need to save the color before wars. Hey, that's pretty easy actually. I can just draw with that color, then have it saved, and then use the colors for the war. But if the war escalates big enough, then I might not have enough colors, you know, the way it is. And so, I hope you liked today's video. Please like, subscribe, comment, get us to 400 subscribers, next special 500 subscribers. And that's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out!